Hey everybody, how's it going? How was your long weekend? I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe long weekend. Although it is crazy cold now, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did, but it went from feeling really, really hot to really, really cold. So I'm all bundled up today. As you may notice, I have switched gears a little bit. It is now August, and we are talking about stress. And really, looking at all the ways that stress can affect the body. So, why am I doing this? Well, because it is one of those pillars that I have in place for most of my programs. Besides eating properly, besides, taking in the right foods, clean eating, uh, and, trying to get some movement into our lives, the other side of things, or that third part of that pillar system, is actually our mindset. And, within that realm, we are looking at stress because stress plays a big, big part in our health on so many levels. So I am looking at pretty much the rest of the month, looking at ways to lessen our stress, how to recognize it, how to alleviate it, how to use it to our advantage, all these different ways of being able to really, manage our stress, because stress is not only good or bad. It is one of those things that is, there's a fine line between stress being very, very good for us, and then stress being very bad for us. So actually today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the good versus the bad stress in our lives, because like I said, stress can be a good thing for some things. It really does motivate us to focus in on our work, and really can be quite helpful when used in the right light. Stress basically is that burst of energy that really advises us on what to do. So it really, the stress comes in and we look and we see what's going on, like whether it's um, a fight or flight kind of situation where we need to really act fast and get out of the situation, or just really be able to, ramp up whatever it is that we're doing at the time. In small doses, stress can have a lot of advantages. I mean, it can really help you meet your daily challenges. It motivates you to reach your goals throughout the day, and can actually help us accomplish the tasks that we need to do effectively. And it can even boost our memory, which I mean, we can all use. But the thing is, there's that fine line between the good stress and the bad stress. So, really, when we have a burst of this burst of energy, or this burst of stress that comes in, it can, be one of these warning systems as well within our body. And it can go into that fight or flight situation, and with our response, and our epinephrine and our norepinephrine and our cortisol, where they all spike. And that really creates a lot of increased physical manifestations in our body, like increased blood pressure and heart rate. And our sense of focus really becomes very laser point, and we really are on heightened alert kind of situation, because we're not quite sure what we need to do, whether we should, be running out, getting out of the way of a speeding car, or running away from a saber-toothed tiger, or, these different things that are going to keep us safe. This is our safe. This is our primal, mechanism that really does gives us the opportunity to be safe as much as we can be. And we really, this little burst of energy, or this um, state of heightened awareness, can be very, very good for us for a lot of things. It can actually fortify our immune system. And it actually makes our heart work better, and it really protects us from infection. But this is the big thing. But if we happen to be in that heightened sense of awareness all the time, a lot of things can go wrong with the body. Too much cortisol in our system really wreaks havoc on our bodies. The other things that happen with us, obviously, are our digestive system shuts down um, because all the blood is gone to our extremities, so we can run away, so we can run fast, keep alert, all these different things, and we're not so worried about the minor things that are going on in our body, like digestion. And this can actually have a lot of long-term uh, hurtful manifestations, because we always have a tendency to be in that heightened state for a very, very long time. If we go for a long time, saying weeks and even months, years for some people, in that heightened state, it can really, really wreak havoc on so many different areas of our bodies. Our immune systems can really get really shut down, cause a lot of high blood pressure, fatigue, depression, anxiety, and even heart disease can result from too much heightened stress in our lives. In particular, I mean, too much epinephrine can really be harmful on the heart specifically, and it can change the way the arteries are, the physicality of the arteries in our body, and how the blood is able to pump through them. So just some signals so you understand, what and how what too much stress looks like in the body. The inability to concentrate or complete tasks. So even though you're kind of ramped up and ready to go, uh, but you're not able to actually finish them. Getting sick all the time with colds. I mean, how many times through a cold season or a flu season do you actually get the sniffles? Or is it kind of like an ongoing sort of low grade um, cold system that you just can't shake? You have body aches and pains. Other illnesses like autoimmune diseases flare up. So stress can actually cause a lot of inflammation in the body. So that inflammation that causes those aches and pains, it causes the autoimmune flare-ups, headaches, irritability, troubles falling asleep or trouble staying awake, changes in your appetite. You might eat too much, or you might not eat enough. And this goes back to the digestive system. So if you are eating too much, you're not going to be digesting, you're not going to be assimilating the nutrients, you're not going to be getting the stuff in it, which ends up being a very much of a snowball effect with your vitamin intake and assimilation and nutrients and different things like that that are just causing all kinds of havoc. And the food actually sits in your gut and becomes very begins to rot and ferment and cause a lot of digestive issues in the gut itself, which leads to leaky gut situation, which as a result leads to a lot of our autoimmune situations. So you see the snowball effect. So more stress causes more gut issues, which causes more autoimmune situations, and it's just a one thing after another. So um, take that scenario and multiply it by years and years and years and years, and you see what kind of detriment stress can actually have on our body. And it's something that really is so very important that we take our time to understand and look at as a preventative or as a disease process, or potential for disease process to begin, because it is something like drinking and smoking and sitting and all these things that are so hard on the body, that we have to really keep an eye on, and really uh, put a focus on just as strongly as we did, or as we do, stopping smoking or exercising or all these different things. We have to look at that mindset and bring and understand the health ramifications of stress in our lives. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a teaser to what's coming up throughout this month. If you want some more information, please connect with me. I have got tons of stuff going on this month with regards to stress, all kinds of little goodies for you to grab this week specifically. Let's see, what have I got? Oh, how to get rid of toxic people in your life. So this is a little bit of a freebie that I have that goes along with the blog post that we put out this morning. And of course, this month, I've got a really incredible 5-part series on stress. It's a little bit of a little course that I put together for everybody. It's at a really, really low price. I think it's $24.99. And it's just an amazing way to really get a hold of your stress and to be able to understand it a lot more, become aware of what's going on around you, and understand how it's affecting you, and help you to really be able to put slow it down a little bit and really begin to, by understanding it and by sitting quietly and implementing a lot of the tools and strategies that I have put together in this course, this little 5-part series, to really help you be aware, and awareness because really does give us that opportunity to make some big changes in our life. So that's why I have this little course for you this month. And yeah, so that's all that I have right now, but I will definitely be talking more about it. So check out my blog post. If you'd like that, how to get rid of toxic people in your life, because toxic people cause a lot of stress and we're trying to get rid of all that stress, give me a shout and I can definitely get that out to you. And like I said, if you want some more information with regards to the stress course, just let me know and I will get that out to you as well. So have a wonderful day, guys. We will talk soon.